If there's one type of game that I haven't played in a long time, it's one from the Metroidvania subgenre. Rabi-Ribi is the latest game that, in my opinion, meets the requirements for being regarded as such. While its sometimes cringeworthy dialogue can hold it back a little, it makes up for it in spades when it comes to its gameplay. The game initially follows Irina, a rabbit who wakes up confused because she's actually transformed into a rabbit-girl hybrid quite suddenly. She still has memories from the night before where she was still just a pet rabbit of a girl named Rumi. It isn't long though before Irina meets up with Rumi, who has a plan to power up an artifact by finding some key people. Soon enough, Irina also meets up with Ribbon, a fairy that becomes her traveling companion as they head across the land to find these key people, in addition to investigating just why the hell you're there and also why you're now a rabbit girl hybrid. The story is a fairly enjoyable experience, even if the dialogue can be a little cringeworthy at times, actually quite often. Also, the game starts off very slow, but this is mainly because you're interrupted by less than engaging dialogue frequently every time you take a few steps. Thankfully, this doesn't last too long and it becomes a little more spaced out after the first area. Oh, and did I mention that something seems to be driving everyone bunny crazy? Yeah, that's a thing. In terms of gameplay, Rabi-Ribi can be classified as a Metroidvania game at its core simply because of the mechanics it uses. It uses these mechanics for the most part, but boss battles introduce a bullet hell element as well. I was a little skeptical about this at first, but it actually adds a new layer to the challenge of a boss fight and is also quite enjoyable. Being a Metroidvania game, Irina initially starts out with a fairly limited capability, but there are also a plethora of upgrades and skills available in the game that you are able to utilize. Additionally, you can also equip badges on Irina, which provide different bonuses to suit your playstyle. Once everything has been said and done with the main game, Rabi-Ribi features some good replayability options to get the most out of it, with the addition of a boss rush mode and a speedrun mode. The latter removes all the cutscenes from the game so that you can focus on purely the gameplay. Rabi-Ribi is presented as a 2D platformer and it looks good. The game runs smoothly all of the time with no real slowing down issues. The game features a lot of color from start to finish, which complements the cute art style. Audio-wise, the game shines. The soundtrack tends to match the mood of the game, with boss battles showing this off specifically. Each boss battle theme has a frenetic feel to it and makes it stand out compared to the music you hear when making your way through a level. Rabi-Ribi is a fantastic game and it certainly took me by surprise. While I was taken aback by how slow the game is in the beginning, I was truly impressed once I really sunk my teeth into the gameplay. If you grew up with games such as Metroid and Castlevania on the NES, you're sure to have a good time with Rabi-Ribi. If you enjoyed this review, please hit that like button, and if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you want to be kept up to date with the channel, you can click on the bell icon next to the subscribe button to get email notifications every time I upload something. And if you got your hands on Rabi-Ribi, let me know what you think of the game in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.